Hi friends, good morning. Welcome to you in our fourth tutorial part of Android with Sqlite project. In this part we will complete our project and provide functionality to our project. First we will provide a navigation to our project so that we can navigate from one activity to another. To do this, first of all, we will work with our main activity. Here, first of all, attach a listener with this activity. With this button, add student dot set on click listener, new on click listener, here create a object of intent class. Intent is equal to new intent and main activity dot this and add student dot class start activity as intent object. Say this code is responsible to navigate on a student activity. And now attach a listener list student dot set on item click listener, new on item click listener. Here add an implement method. Here also create a object of intent class, intent modify student is equal to new intent, package name is main activity dot this class modify student dot class. Now we pass name and ID to our modify student class. So To do so, modify student dot modify student. First of all, initialize our string name is equal to declare test view objects, test view test id is equal to test view find view by id r dot id dot test id and test view test name is equal to test view find view by r dot id dot test name test name test string name is equal to test name dot get test name get test dot to string id is equal to test test id is equal to get test to string after that pass this value in our intent modify student dot put extra string name db helper dot id key is equal to id key is equal to id key and pass id and modify student dot put extra db helper dot name key name after that start activity intent modify student save this now this time nothing in our list to do, so we will set a adapter later. Now switch to our modify student activity, and here first of all create a method call public void call main, and here create object. Intent main is equal to new intent package name, new intent main, modify student dot this class main activity dot class, and start activity dot main. Save this. Now implement on click listener click listener with this class, and add an implement method of this class here. Now in this method use switch case to perform action on button clicks. V dot get id value dot r dot id dot button update is equal to button update call main and break. Case r dot id dot button delete call main break. Dot update, save this. Now switch to attach our listener with these buttons, button delete dot set on click listener this button update dot set on click listener this. Save this. After that, switch to our add student activity, and here attach our listener with the student that set on click listener new on click listener, and import on click listener class. After that, here create a object of intent class. Intent main is equal to new intent add student dot this add student dot this class add main activity dot class start activity dot main attach a flag with this intent add flag intent dot flag clear top. Save this. Now check our navigation. Run your program. It is installing. Meanwhile, we will do some more work. Here as student class create one more object of Sqlite controller class db controller and initialize this object in our on create method. db controller is equal to new Sqlite controller this and here and before calling activity main activity check if edit name dot get test dot length is equal to 0, then raise a toast dot make test add student dot this test please enter a valid name duration toast dot make short dot show else string name is equal to edit enter name dot get test to string. Okay, and open our database, open and dot insert data name. Save this. This thing is responsible to enter data in our database. Now check the output of our project. Click open home and click here to open our project. Now click on this button, switch to our duty. Click here, switch back to our main activity. Now perform data entry work. So we have done with our add student activity. It is responsible for add new student in our database. Now work with our modify student activity. Here in when you click on delete button, it will delete entry from your database. So first of all, create object of intent class. Intent I is equal to get intent string name is equal to I dot get string extra db helper dot name key string id is equal to I dot get string extra db helper dot id key name id dot get string extra db dot id key. Okay, and then long student id is equal to long dot pass long string is id. Now delete entry from database. And also create an object of future controller db controller and declare and initialize this object, not here. Declare here. I After that, assign this id test name dot get set test I dot get string extra db helper dot name key here you will pass your name, initialize our Sqlite object, Sqlite controller object, db controller is equal to new Sqlite controller this. Now here call a delete function dot delete long id student id. Save this, and here also call db controller dot open method, and here also call db controller dot update data id is equal to student id, name is equal to edit dot get test to string. Save this. Now on create call method. Now switch to our main activity, and first of all here we will create an object of cursor class. Cursor c is equal to, and initialize from our database. Initialize from database db controller dot read data and string from new string db helper dot student id db helper dot student name. After that there is a problem. After that string to not int 2 new int r dot id dot r dot id dot test id r dot id dot test name save this and create object of simple cursor adapter is equal to new simple cursor adapter main activity dot this layout r dot layout dot list view c from 2 and adapter dot notify dataset change to notify dataset change and list student dot set adapter vector. Now check the functionality of our program to the output. There is a problem, so find out a problem. Something is not initialized. Check our main activity db controller, collect controller, list is also initialized, modified and db controller. Check locate view. Main activity before reading data and open our database. This is I think this is the error. Now run our program again. Open your program. Click on Add Student. Here enter student name, click add, and you can see this is your first entry. Add another student, click add, enter name, you will see add student. Now click if you want to update, then change this to Deepak. This is my name. Update Deepak. If you want to delete this, again click and delete. Now this is your complete project. Please if you miss first 3 tutorials, you can see on my channel. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time and patience. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.